What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another rugby video on the Rugby channel, and today obviously I'm going to be reviewing Wales versus Fiji, which was the Rugby World Cup game played today. There's a lot to talk about. It was quite interesting as well, display from Wales. To be honest, interesting is saying it nicely, but anyway, let's go ahead and get into the video. Welcome back to another video on the Rugby channel. Please make sure you go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, click the notification button, as well as please go ahead and follow us on our social media platforms to be up to date with the channel. Okay, so as we all know, Wales played Fiji in today's Rugby World Cup match, and yeah, it was very, very interesting. Originally, everybody thought it should really be an easy win for Wales. I, for one, didn't really think that. I was always afraid that Wales could potentially lose to Fiji. And to be honest, it was very, very close, and it was pretty nerve-wracking as a Wales fan. So obviously, Fiji started off really, really well, and they looked a much better team. They scored 2 tries, and to be honest, I was starting to think at this point, was it going to get any better? Then Ken Owens got yellow carded obviously as well, which was horrific, to be honest with you. It could potentially have been a red card in my eyes. I was watching that over, and I generally thought, that's it, he's going to be getting sent off, and luckily it didn't happen, but he could get cited or whatever for that, because it was pretty horrendous anyway. So then obviously later on then, Wales eventually caught up. I mean, God, it was a struggle, and yeah, again, then it was, at that point, it was kind of even, and it was looking like it could go either way for each team. Again, massive worry as a Wales fan. I generally kept thinking, this is it, we're going to lose it. So then obviously Fiji got a yellow card then, and I think it ended up leading to a second yellow as well for Fiji again. It wasn't as in not the same player, but it was a second yellow card. Wales then also got a yellow card. It was literally end-to-end stuff of just non-stop aggression, dominance by Fiji, and so many mistakes and yellow cards. It was crazy. It was generally a game that I did not expect to happen. I was afraid of Fiji beforehand. I generally thought they had the potential to beat us, and they showed that. But like I said, I generally didn't expect the amount of yellow cards and so many poor handling errors and knock-ons and stuff. There was a lot of forward passes as well. I generally thought if the forward passes didn't stand, Fiji probably would have won the game. Which I'd imagine it would be gutting for a Fiji fan watching that game and seeing your team put in that amount of performance and then to just be ruled out by forward passes and stuff. It would be absolutely gutting, I'd imagine. It's the same with the Australian game. Decisions kind of went against you and stuff like that, and it kind of ruined the game, I suppose. But that's rugby for you. That's what happens in sports. And yeah, then after the Fiji yellow card, Wales, I think, scored a try then, and I think it was the 65th minute or something like that. Wales then went on to secure a bonus point win against Fiji, and yeah, I mean, as I said, at times it was a massive, massive scare by the Fijians. Like I said, I generally thought that they could have easily won that game if the handling errors didn't come into it, like the forward passes and stuff. But like I said, for about 60 minutes, well, maybe 55 minutes, something like that, Fiji looked the much better team, and I know I have a few Fijian fans. So fair dues to your team, guys. You did really, really well. It's a shame that you didn't get out of the group, but I generally did feel, as a Wales fan, you played really well, and I generally felt that if we were going by performance-wise, Fiji should have won that game. And I know it doesn't really mean much now because you're out, but in the long run, you looked pretty good, and you could have easily beaten Australia and Wales in this World Cup. It wasn't to be, but your team looked pretty impressive. Okay, so obviously for the World Cup then, that's the end of it for Fiji, but then Wales up next have Uruguay, and I think that's going to be quite an interesting game. I actually think Uruguay will get a few points against us, just because it's Uruguay. They've beaten Fiji, they put a few points against Australia as well, so I don't think they're going to go rolling over against Wales. It's going to be the last game of the World Cup for Uruguay, so I think it'll be quite an interesting game, and it should be a good watch, to be honest, as a rugby fan. Okay guys, so without further ado, that is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you did enjoy. I know you guys are kind of enjoying my rugby reaction videos, so that is a good thing. Let me know in the comment section, what did you think of this game? Obviously, most of you will probably think Fiji deserved to win it, so I'm not going to ask that. But just in general, what did you think of this game, and what do you think Wales' outcome is going to be going into a quarter-final? Do you reckon they're going to top the group? And do you reckon they're going to get out of the quarters? Let me know in the comment section. Also, let me know what do you think of the future for Fiji is. Do you reckon they'll ever get out? Well, do you reckon they'll get out of next World Cup's pool or vice versa or whatever? Let me know in the comment section. Please make sure as well you go ahead and smash the like button on this video to show your support. Let's try and get at least 20 likes on this video. As well, if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. We upload rugby videos every single week, guaranteed, covering everything to do with Rugby World Cup, all rugby tournaments, rugby gaming, rugby history, basically every single fact of rugby. No matter where you are in the world, I try and cover everything to do with it. I've covered Brazil, Uruguay, South American rugby, African rugby, Asian rugby, Iceland rugby. I've even done that. Will be coming up very soon. So there's a hell of a lot I've done. So if, like I said, rugby fans, please go ahead and subscribe. Click the notification button to be notified when I upload, so you don't miss any uploads. And follow my social media as well, because obviously I put up stuff on that, especially to do with rugby gaming. And yeah, I think that's everything I've said. So thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I've been Andrew. I will see you in another upload. Peace out, guys.